So on these hierarchy of needs, what we can look at then is how the brain prioritizes what we're supposed to be doing. Okay. Number one, obviously priority brainstem. So things like our basic needs. So breathing, sleeping, that type of thing. Okay. Basic needs. Things that every single living creature needs to do. Okay. Then safety. Then belonging to a group. Then identifying yourself, loving yourself, self-esteem, and then way at the top is higher order thinking. Executive functioning, planning, organizing, analyzing, all that stuff that we need in school. Okay? Or that academics asks us of us. So, what part of the brain then is switched on more often than not? Okay, as long as our basic needs are met, that's fine. Between here, this is a large chunk, right? Are we safe? Okay, well, did I get bullied today? Did mom and dad have a fight? Did I have a fight with my brother? Do I belong in the group that's playing sports? Am I good enough? Am I loved? We spend a lot of time in here, right? If these things aren't taken care of, per se, it's very difficult to ask a student to function at this level. It's just not how the brain prioritizes things, right? This system is in place so we can survive based on what's important. And these are what the brain determines are important, this order. That doesn't mean that we can't, jump out and then come back in. We can always, or we can skip a level per se. Okay, oh, I belong to a group. Well, if I belong to a group, then guess what? I'm also pretty happy about myself for belonging to that group. Okay, I'm ready to take on new learning. Okay, so in a way we can jump, but there always is an effect on the other. Okay. So again, if someone needs to go to the bathroom, you can't ask them to sit there and finish the test. They're not going to be able to finish the test, right? That's a very extreme example, but this is going to always over and trump that. Always, always, always. Okay. So the reason why the 7 steps of Ignite were put in place was to take care of all these basic needs. Okay. So first things come in, explore, play, do what you need to do. Okay. That might jumpstart them needing water. That might jumpstart them having to go to the bathroom before you even get them to sit down and start organizing what your plans are for the day. Okay. Setting the intention, telling them that it's okay to be. You're safe. This is what we're going to do today. Set the intention. Do a warm up. All that stuff is important to try and knock out these type of things. Climb ourselves up the ladder. Okay? That's step 1. At the same time, we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone by switching on whole brain functioning by doing all the movements that we did, by doing the CrossFit stuff, using one side over the other, calling attention to walking lunges, for example, crawling, rolling over. Like, how many people rolled over the same way for all 3 rounds? To the right. Yeah. Okay. Shame on you.
I noticed I was doing it.
Yeah. Well, that's a perfect example. We can call attention. That's a tendency. And if you weren't aware of it, which not a lot of us are, or that we're going to the one side, and the reason why we go to one side is because it's easier, right? It's the path that we use most often. To just say, okay, for these 5, I'm going to roll this way. For this 5, roll the other way. And you have to facilitate that, okay? Because you guys now have all this knowledge, all this casual knowledge that we're going to be putting together, and what comes out is try that, that's all.